Welcome! Did you know that absolutely every item in the universe is made of atoms? And that the periodic table is a comprehensive list of all known types of atoms, each defined by its unique number of protons? Your smartphone, for instance, is composed of atoms from 75 different types, also known as elements on the periodic table. The goal of the game is to learn the fundamentals of the atomic structure and the periodic table by creating the models of different atoms using the three particles: protons, neutrons, and electrons. Take the proton gun and shoot it to make helium. Helium has 2 protons. Make hydrogen from helium by removing 1 proton. Remove a proton by pressing the orange Remove One button. If the correct atom is made, check the answer by shooting at the target on your right. If you need more information, press the buttons on the screen on your left. An atom is a very small particle which is not formed or destroyed during a chemical reaction. It is the smallest part of a chemical element that has the chemical properties of that element. An atom consists of a positively charged nucleus and negatively charged electrons surrounding it. An atom is always neutral, meaning the positive charge of its nucleus and the negative charge of its electrons are in balance.
Sometimes we ask you a question to direct your attention to something important. Point your finger to the correct answer, but do it carefully because your score depends on it.
Well done!
Good job! Now you can play the game. Instructions can be found on the screen in front of you. Create sodium. Create carbon.
Correct! You have reached level 2! Now you can use the neutron gun. Notice that protons and electrons are already in place. Add the missing neutrons and pay attention to the element's atomic mass.
Create sulfur. Welcome! All life depends on chemical reactions, everything from food creation to digestion, cell creation, and most cases of energy transfer. Take a hydrogen molecule from the left. Place this particle onto the table. Take an oxygen molecule also from the left. left and place it onto the reagent side. There's now one of each reagent on the table. Now, let's place the products on the table. Take one water molecule from the right and place it on the table. The products go to the product side. Every substance that takes part of the reaction is now on the table. Pull the lever to check if the reaction is balanced. We have 2 white hydrogen particles on both sides. This is good, but we have 2 red oxygen particles on the left and only 1 on the right. Reaction sides need to be balanced. At the task screen in front of you, in the top corner, you can see each element's particle count, and on the bottom to see the reaction equation visually and in written form. Now, in order to balance the oxygen count on both sides, add 1 more water molecule on the right side. Pull the lever to validate the equation. We correctly have 2 oxygen particles on both sides. But after adding water, we have 4 hydrogen particles on the right and only 2 on the left. Add 1 more hydrogen molecule to balance the equation. Pull the lever. Well done! You have balanced the chemical equation. The game consists of levels with increasing difficulty. To pass one level, you need to balance 3 equations in a row without making any mistakes. Pull the lever to start the game.
Your task is to balance the chemical equations. Good job! Good job! Well done! Good job! You can move on to the next level or keep practicing. Well done! Good job! Good job! Well done! You can move on to the next level or keep practicing.
Salts are both around and inside you. Without salts, you would not be able to function. Inside you, salts regulate fluid levels and play an important role in nerve signal transmission. Every time you move a muscle, you have to thank salts for enabling it.
You're working on the salts assembly line today, and you must assemble each salt as written on the crate. Salts are made of positively charged metal cations on your left and negatively charged anions on your right. Pick up the correct cation on your left and the anion on your right and place them into the crate. Well done! With each level, the salt assembly will get more complex. Get to the last level and beat the game. Assemble the salt written on the crate. Grab the correct cation on your left and anion on your right.
Sometimes we ask you a question to direct your attention to something important. Point your finger to the correct answer, but do it carefully because your score depends on it.
Good job! Assemble the salt written on the crate. Grab the correct cation on your left and anion on your right. Right on! Each cation has a blue circle, and each anion has a red circle, which express their charge. The charges of cations and anions in a salt must add up to 0. Place the correct number of cations and anions into the